You've been lied to about the best time to shop at Costco. Everyone thinks Black Friday or the pre-Christmas rush is when the massive warehouse markdowns happen. But here's the reality nobody is talking about. The absolute biggest, most aggressive price drops and exclusive seasonal releases happen right now, in March. Why? Because Costco is desperate to clear out winter inventory and simultaneously cram their aisles with spring and summer gear before the weather even turns. In my 15 years analyzing retail strategies and practically living in the aisles of Costco to hunt down the best buys for you, I've never seen a March drop quite like this one. We are talking about 55 seasonal must-haves for March 2026 that will completely transform your spring. And if you don't grab them now, they will vanish. You know the pain of spotting something incredible at Costco, telling yourself, "I'll get it next time," and returning 2 days later to find an empty pallet. I felt that sting. We all have. But it gets worse. The resellers know exactly what these items are, and they are sweeping the aisles at 10 a.m. to flip them for double the price online. Here's the secret to beating them at their own game. You need to know exactly what to look for before you even flash your membership card at the door. I'm going to walk you through the first batch of these 55 absolute must-haves for March 2026, breaking down exactly why they are worth your hard-earned cash. I know this sounds crazy, but stick with me, because a few of these items are completely flying under the radar. Now, you might be asking, what is the single most sought-after item this month? It's sitting right in the middle of the bakery section, and no, it's not the standard muffins. The legendary Costco carrot bar cake has officially made its massive return for spring 2026. This isn't just an ordinary sheet cake. It is a dense, heavily spiced, raisin and pineapple-infused masterpiece loaded with walnuts and slathered in that infamous cream cheese frosting. At around $18.99, it easily rivals cakes you'd pay $50 for at a boutique bakery. People literally hoard these in their freezers. If you see that classic rectangular plastic container, put it in your cart immediately because the bakery can barely keep up with the spring demand. What's wild is that the frenzy doesn't stop at the bakery. If you head over to the seasonal aisles, there's an item making waves that completely caught me off guard. The alder and oak raspberry shortcake shrub. Yes, a literal fruit-bearing bush right in the middle of the warehouse. For $89.99, you aren't just buying a plant, you are buying a thornless, vanilla-infused raspberry bush that is ready to explode with fruit this spring. If you've ever paid premium prices for a tiny half pint of organic raspberries at the grocery store, you know how fast that adds up. Grabbing one of these shrubs for your patio or garden is an absolute no-brainer for long-term savings. But wait, there's a catch. Plants at Costco are notoriously seasonal. They get one massive shipment, and once those shrubs are gone, they do not restock them until next year. You literally have to grab it the second you see it on the floor. Speaking of things you need to secure for the warmer weather, we have to talk about the outdoor cookware drops. The Green Pan 15-inch pre-season carbon steel paella pan just hit the floor at $38.99. Now, even if you have zero intention of ever making a traditional Spanish paella, this pan is an absolute steal. Carbon steel is the secret weapon of professional kitchens. It heats up like cast iron but weighs a fraction of the amount. You can throw this beast onto a grill, use it over a campfire, or slam it in your oven up to 660 degrees. Finding a 15-inch carbon steel pan of this quality for under $40 is practically highway robbery. And since we are gearing up for the outdoors, we can't ignore the massive Yardline Upton wood shed that just dropped online. I know, buying a shed sounds like a massive commitment, but listen to this. People aren't just using these for lawnmowers. Buyers are completely customizing these structures into backyard offices, yoga studios, and playrooms. Right now, in March, Costco is knocking up to $4,000 off these units. It's the ultimate stealth spring upgrade. You probably think that's where the high-ticket items end, right? Not even close. If you are prepping for Easter or spring gatherings, you have to bypass the standard candy aisle and look for the specific seasonal drops. The Design Pack Lego Easter basket is hands down the smartest gift buy of the month. Instead of spending $50 on cheap plastic toys and sugar that will just end up in the trash, this $53 basket is loaded with chocolate, but the centerpiece is an actual Lego Speed Champions set, like the Back to the Future or Ferrari kits. You are knocking out the candy and the high-value toy in one single purchase. It's efficient, it's brilliant, and the kids will completely lose their minds. By the way, if you're finding this breakdown helpful and want to make sure you never miss out on these hidden warehouse deals before the resellers clear them out, hit that subscribe button and like this video. We are constantly tracking these seasonal shifts, so you don't have to waste your time or money. Now, let's pivot to something that has social media completely spiraling right now. If you check the freezer section, look for the IMEI Boba Ube Ice Milk Bars. Ube is that vibrant purple yam that has taken the dessert world by storm, and when you combine it with real boba pearls in an ice cream bar, you get a texture and flavor profile that is completely addictive. A box of 12 is sitting at right around $17, and they are vanishing from the end caps faster than the staff can stock them. It is the ultimate refreshing spring treat. There is another drop causing absolute chaos, specifically in the West Coast warehouses right now. The Yeoju Hard Vietnamese Coffee. This is a canned, spiked coffee made with condensed milk and soju. It is an energy kick mixed with a perfect weekend buzz. Right now, it's heavily concentrated in Southern California locations for about $17.99 an 8-pack, but the demand is so insane that members are literally petitioning to get it rolled out nationwide. If you live in an area that stocks this, you are sitting on a goldmine for your spring weekend brunches. Here is a brutal truth about spring produce. You spend a fortune on fresh strawberries and blueberries, leave them in those flimsy plastic clamshells, and they go bad in 3 days. Costco just solved this problem with the over and back 3-piece multipurpose berry baskets. For $19.99, you get these stunning, heavy-duty stoneware baskets in crisp white and green. They mimic the look of those classic farmers market till baskets but provide actual airflow to keep your fruit fresh longer. Plus, they look incredibly aesthetic sitting in your fridge or on your kitchen island. You can wash your fruit right in them, and they are completely dishwasher and microwave safe. If you are planning those backyard barbecues, you need a way to entertain your guests that doesn't involve staring at a screen. Enter the giant Yahtzee set. For $41.99, Costco is selling a massive bucket filled with oversized, soft foam dice and a dry erase scoreboard. It is ridiculously fun. You get the tactile satisfaction of rolling these massive dice across the lawn without worrying about them smashing into your patio furniture or hurting anyone. It's perfect for all ages and immediately elevates any outdoor party. You are probably noticing a trend here. The theme for March 2026 is elevating your everyday routine without breaking the bank. Take the new 32 degrees women's short-sleeve tops, for example. For $11.99, you are getting buttery soft, lightweight activewear that feels identical to pieces sold at high-end athleisure boutiques for 5 times the price. The colors, taupe, sage green, and lavender, are perfect for the season. But be warned, the medium and large sizes are already picked clean at my local warehouse, So you have to dig to find your fit. Here is where the strategy shifts. If you think the apparel aisle is competitive, wait until you see what is happening in the home goods section. Spring cleaning isn't just a buzzword, it's a massive retail trigger, and Costco knows exactly how to capitalize on it. You've probably seen those aesthetically perfect pantry organization videos all over social media. What they don't tell you is that buying those matching glass containers at a specialty home store will practically bankrupt you. Enter the Benko 12-piece glass food storage set. Costco just dropped this exact system for a fraction of the boutique price. We are talking high-quality, oven-safe glass with heavy-duty airtight lids that lock in freshness. It instantly transforms your fridge from a chaotic mess of takeout boxes into a visual masterpiece. These sets vanish every single spring because professional organizers buy them by the cartload. If you want that satisfying, clean girl aesthetic kitchen, grab these before the weekend rush wipes them out completely. But wait, because the kitchen upgrades get even crazier. If you thought the air fryer trend peaked last year, you are completely mistaken. The brand new Ninja Crispy portable glass air frying system just hit the warehouse floor, and it is a literal game changer for meal prep. Instead of a clunky plastic basket that takes up half your counter, this system uses a sleek power pod that sits on top of 3 different sized glass containers. You cook your food directly in the glass, pop the power pod off, snap a storage lid on, and put it straight in the fridge. Zero extra dishes. Zero hassle. The convenience factor is off the charts, and at the Costco price point, this is going to be the absolute hottest wedding gift of the season. Now, let's take a hard pivot to the outdoor section. You know the drill. The first 70-degree weekend hits, and suddenly everyone decides they want to host a barbecue. They run to the hardware store and end up overpaying for a mediocre grill. Don't be that person. Costco is currently featuring the Blackstone Omnivore Griddle Bundle, and it is the ultimate flex for your patio. This isn't just a griddle, it's an outdoor culinary station. It comes fully loaded with a hinged hood, a weather-resistant cover, and over 700 square inches of cooking space. You can literally smash out 20 burgers, a mountain of bacon, or a massive pile of fried rice all at once. If you price this out piece by piece at a sporting goods store, you are paying hundreds of dollars more. Secure it now while it's sitting right in the center aisle. Here is something completely unexpected that stopped me dead in my tracks. If you have a dog or a cat, you're going to want to hear this. We all love our pets, but let's be honest, those cheap foam pet beds flatten out after a month and look terrible in your living room. Costco just rolled out Tempur-Pedic pet mattresses. Yet, the exact same NASA-developed memory foam technology that humans sleep on, engineered specifically for your furry best friend. They are incredibly supportive for older dogs with joint issues, and the covers are completely washable. People are losing their minds over these in the Costco Facebook groups, calling it the most bougie, necessary purchase of the year. And speaking of treating yourself, we have to talk about the candy aisle. Forget the generic jelly beans. The dessert drops this March are bordering on insanity. Have you ever looked at a standard chocolate bunny and thought, this just isn't enough? Well, Costco heard you. They are stocking a Mod Borup 10-pound giant solid chocolate bunny. 10 pounds of solid chocolate. It is hilariously massive and practically requires 2 hands to lift. Whether you are buying it as a gag gift, a centerpiece for a spring party, or just a personal challenge, it is the most talked about novelty item in the store right now. But if you want something a little more refined, here is the hidden gem of the snack aisles. Honey Mama's Girl Scout Thin Mints Chocolate Fudge Squares. This is a limited-time collaboration that is exclusively hitting select warehouses right now, And the hype is completely justified. They took the iconic, cult classic thin mint flavor profile and transformed it into these rich, melt-in-your-mouth fudge bites. They are individually wrapped and incredibly addictive. Costco fans are literally driving across state lines to find warehouses that still have these in stock. If you spot that green and brown pouch, do not hesitate. Let's bring it back to your backyard for a second. Not everyone has the budget or the space for a massive shed or an outdoor kitchen. But what if you want to completely transform the vibe of your front porch for under $50? The Longfield Garden Solution collections just arrived, and they are the ultimate hack for people who want a gorgeous garden but don't have a green thumb. Instead of randomly guessing which plants work together at a nursery, these are curated kits. You choose your specific vibe, like a pollinator mix, a water-wise selection, or a fragrant flower collection, and you get up to 65 premium flower bulbs completely mapped out with instructions. Takes all the guesswork out of landscaping. You plant them now, in March, and by early summer, your yard looks like it was professionally designed. The strategy with all of these items is timing. Costco is explicitly training us to buy a season ahead. If you wait until May to buy summer gear, you're going to be left staring at empty pallets of back-to-school supplies. But the biggest savings in March aren't actually found in the aisles. They're in the parking lot and the services department. If you've been waiting for the right moment to upgrade your vehicle, March 2026 is officially the month of the manufacturer blowout. Right now, the Costco Auto program is running a limited-time incentive that is frankly unheard of. They are offering up to a $1, $250 executive member incentive or $1,000 for Gold Star on select new models from Chevrolet, Infiniti, and Polestar. Here's the catch. You had to be a member by March 2nd to qualify, and you must register for your certificate by April 30th. If you meet that criteria, you are essentially getting a four-figure check just for being a Costco shopper. And if you're looking at an EV, there are exclusive incentives on Volvo models that wrap up at the end of this month. This isn't just about the car. It's about stacking that member price with manufacturer rebates to save thousands. But what if you aren't in the market for a new car? You still need to head to the tire center. March is the tire transition month. Costco just rolled out a free self-service nitrogen tire inflation station at most locations. Instead of waiting for a tech or paying a gas station for air, you can pull up, scan the QR code on the machine for quick instructions, and top off your tires with nitrogen for free. It's better for your fuel economy and keeps your tire pressure stable as the spring temperatures fluctuate. Now, let's talk about the tech that is actually worth your money this month. If your morning routine feels like a slog, the Oral-B IO Series 5 rechargeable electric toothbrush is currently $50 off for a 2-pack. I know, a toothbrush isn't sexy tech, but this one has pressure sensors and Bluetooth connectivity that tracks your brushing in an app. It's like having a dental hygienist in your bathroom. At $119.99 for 2, you're paying what most retailers charge for 1. And for the gamers, or parents of gamers, the wait is over. The Nintendo Switch 2 bundle has finally hit the floor at $519.99. It includes the console, a memory card, and a Nintendo Switch Online membership. These are the treasure hunt items of the season. They arrive in small batches and are usually gone by noon. But here is the pro tip for the savvy home chef. Don't overlook the Henkel's Paradigm Ceramic 12-inch wok. For $79.99, you are getting a professional-grade, non-stick ceramic surface with a glass lid. Most woks are a nightmare to clean, but this one is dishwasher safe and oven safe. It's the ultimate tool for those clean-eating spring stir-fries we all promise ourselves we'll start making. Finally, we have to talk about the big one. Costco Travel just released its 2026 Europe and Hawaii luxury tours. If you book in March, many of these packages, like the Best of Italy Your Way, or the Western Reserva Concal in Costa Rica, include a digital Costco shop card worth hundreds of dollars. You're essentially getting your vacation spending money back as a credit to use on your next grocery haul. March 2026 at Costco isn't just about stocking up, it's about a total lifestyle reset. From the car you drive to the berries in your fridge and the way you travel the world, the value is there if you know where to look. Now, these 55 items are just the beginning of the spring surge. If you want to see the full breakdown of the clearance markdowns and how to spot the Death Star asterisk on the price tags before they disappear forever, let me know. Would you like me to create a Costco shopping strategy guide that explains exactly how to decode the price tags to find the hidden manager markdowns?